Hey, board gamers, BJ from Game Gumbo here, back in the Gumbo Pot. This time we're taking a look at Origin Story. It's an unboxing of this brand new game from Stonemaier Games that uses trick-taking, the mechanism for developing your story as a superhero. Let's get right to that table and see what's inside this box. Origin Story. This is one that surprised me. We saw it as codename Cape. Didn't know if that was a superhero cape or a cape on a beach or something else, but it turns out to be a superhero game designed by Jamey Steamier and Pete Wissinger, who is part of that St. Louis gaming group over there. And it's got art from Clémentine Campardou. So Clementine's art is very unmistakable. It's a lot of watercolor art that I personally dig. Some people say, oh, it's not comic booky. I disagree. It's a different take on it, but kind of reminds me of some of the early art in Magic the Gathering. There was a particular artist that did a lot of watercolor art, and I loved all that stuff. So this one digs me. The colors, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But Origin Story uses trick-taking as the interesting kind of jump off towards the game. It takes about 45 minutes, 1 to 5 players. This is a little unusual. Flipping the box over, this is what it looks like on the box, but there's something that comes off of it. I'm not sure why it's like this. I didn't know about this, so I'll have to check. A little sticky paper that shows the components and everything else about it, but then comes off, and instead you have this as the background. Interesting. I'm not sure what's going on there, but that is interesting. Just like in Vantage, he's got some little cheat sheets for the different symbols. I'm so glad that Stonemaier has been doing this. We use it all the time in Vantage. See these little cheat sheets with the symbols. And I mean, there's nothing going on with the box anyway, so why not do that? All right, so Origin Story. Let's get right to it. There's going to be some cards, obviously, because it's a trick taker. And it's all about your inner superhero is ready to emerge in this engine building trick taking game. So playing over the course, you'll start with your basics and then we'll reveal exactly what's going on with the superhero. All right, so we got some cards here. Lots of gadgets. The smoke bomb, stung by an assassin drone. Looks like a big bee. So that's some beautiful stuff there. These are superhero, looks like items. And then events, so there'll be lots of events that we'll go through. And again, you can get a good look at the different art style. It's definitely different. There's the one from here, Contest of Champions. Very watercolory. This definitely looks comic booky. It's just, not your classic 1950s comic book, but it's okay. It doesn't always have to be that. Events with all the effects. And then some player aids. Yeah. Okay, got a couple player aids here. All right, put that to the side. We've got the rule book. Engine building, trick taking, play over 5 rounds. Each round is a chapter in your development as a superhero, and it'll grant you a new card to add to the player mat. So think a trick taker, but every round something is changing your ability to work on the tricks, maybe even changing your goals or changing your way you're going to score points. So I don't know because I haven't played it. I've just seen a little bit about it, but very interesting there. It does have a solo mode if you want to play it. Be interesting to stream a little solo play. Might have to do that. The overview, we do have some dials to put together. And that's going to be for whether you're a superhero or you're a villain. You'll flip it over depending on how you're playing. And as I recall, depending on how which side you pick, it'll affect the way that you play. Quick overview of how to play the game. Visual representation. So far, it's a good rule book. It's short, like all of Stonemaier's recent rule books. Got the solo mode. How to play a trick taker. Okay, I realize that not everybody grew up playing Blu-ray and Hearts, so if you haven't, it'll teach you exactly what a trick taker is. And then just I like this where companies have been putting hey, don't forget about these things. So That's nice to put. I mean, you're not doing anything with the back of the rule book anyway. So it should go, it should, just pro tip, it should be something about how the game is played, like maybe a round structure, or it could be an FAQ, or it could be a glossary of lots of words. If your game has a particular, calls everything something different instead of energy, it has some fancy word for it, or just some highlights, some highlighted information that you need to know. You can quickly go there. All right, then we've got the Vanguardian solo mode, designed by, of course, Morten Mondred Peterson with some other people. I'll leave this for you to discover on your own. What else we got? Some more decks. Lots of decks, okay. So it is a card game, of course, so we're expecting lots of decks. All right, we've got allies, ultimate abilities, beast mode. Gain 1 stamina if you win at least 2 more tricks than the hero opponent who won the most tricks. Okay, got it. Bravado. Yeah, some great artwork in here. Cindaria. Draw a card and discard a card. When charged, so you're going to be able to charge up these cards and then use them. Lots of gadgets. Lots of ultimate abilities. Talents. Lots of different cards here. Portable vault. Remove stamina to prevent anyone from winning the trick. This trick, you lead the next trick, the winner of which wins both this trick and the next trick. So you put the trick in a vault, and then you try to win that vault. And so double or nothing, right? Okay, I like that. I like, games like this where I don't know if it plays like this, but I'm getting a vibe of Rebel Princess on Rebel Princess. My joke was, when we had Jay on the show from Bezier Games, it was Rebel Princess was Hearts on steroids, and this seems like Origin Story is Rebel Princess on steroids. So is that double steroids from all the way from Hearts, which means Hearts is probably getting hip replacement surgery pretty soon. So okay, back to what we're talking about. We've got some more cards, and this is going to be. Oh, that's a solo mode. Let's see. These are going to be the. Oh, these are the actual playing cards. Okay, so those are the cards that are going to develop your stuff. And then this is going to be the actual cards that you're going to play with. You need a deck of cards. So let's see what's in the deck. We've got a suit here that is brown in color. A little spark of humanity there. And it goes all the way to 13. Okay. Don't know what this is. Maybe. Oh, it looks like a cave. And this also goes to 13. Okay. And we've got an arm. Okay, that is getting stronger and stronger, maybe turning into a spider almost. Yeah, like a web or a rock. 13. Okay. Let me go see what. That's cool. The artwork tells a little story as you're flicking through it. Like, oh yeah. Okay, got it. Still can't figure out what that art is. And then this is another arm. Do I have it upside down? Oh my god, I had it upside down. Okay, everybody laugh. I get it. Yeah, there's a face with a mask, and it's getting this super brain power by the end. That's cool. Okay, I had it upside down. There's no way to tell. There's literally no way to tell. Hey, I didn't make you watch this video. If you want to laugh at me, go do something else. So, 13 is like they're evolving into some kind of mighty cosmos building thing. Oh, that's wild. Okay, got the components. I'm assuming this is the stamina tokens. Yep, stamina tokens. Okay, so use that, I think, to charge up your items on your board, on your cards. Oh, superheroes. Yeah, I have to take a look at this. So the game comes with some superhero cards. It comes with 10. Okay, 10 superhero cards. Let's see what we got here. Ascendia, who's got flight, of course. Bear, who's going to transform. Cord, who will sing people, I'm guessing. Manipulates, looks like cards, like drafting cards, okay? Or drawing cards, I mean. High Noon, the gunslinger. Himalaya. Oh, that's it. Man, look at that artwork. That's really cool. Himalaya. Metamorph. Kind of a typical superhero trope, right? Nephthys. Oh, yeah, okay. There's always a hero or bad guy that has something to do with that. Riptide, yeah, that's right from the cover. Riptide, of course. Stygia, Like the Stygian Society, I guess. And Vesuvius. We always have to, there's always got to be a fire superhero, right? Okay. What else we got? This is just how to put together these. That's what we need to put together these dials. Okay. Plenty of dials for all the different characters. And then the actual, these dials will go on here, I'm pretty sure. Oh, wow. Talk about punch out easy. Hey, they use Panda Manufacturing. We never have a problem or an issue with Panda. Shout out to our friend Jay. J Bell, DJ Bell. Okay, so I've got to put these together off screen. I'm assuming these are the player boards. Wow, they are big player boards. Oh, what is? Yeah, player mats. They just look like a comic book. Okay. Yeah. They just look like a comic book with Wormspan and Apiary and Wingspan on the back. Interesting. Okay. And there are 5 player boards, each with a different. I'm going to show these off real quick. We got 5 player boards, each with a different cover for what looks like a comic book. These look like comic book covers. Like you can almost see the story in the, you know, little bubbles talking about what's going to go on in this issue. Oh yeah, little Cosmos looking thing. All right. That's everything you get in the box of Origin Story Trick Taker Plus. The mechanic that's built to use to make an engine building game, all about superheroes. That's 3 things I love: trick taking, engine building, and superhero storylines. That's pretty interesting. It's from Stonemaier Games. This is not a review copy. I actually purchased this. I am a Stonemeier's champion, so I got a little discount on the cost and on the shipping. Shout out to Jeremy who took care of this for me also. We just did a bulk order, but I am a champion, so you know there is the bias. If I said anything about this game, understand that I am a Stonemaier champion. But I haven't played it yet. I just know a little bit about it just from the blog post that we've read with Jamey Stegmaier. I'm just gonna have to play it for myself and see what I think. But I'll try to get that streamed, either solo or multiplayer. If you have any questions, just post them inside the video in the comments. But until next time, laissez les bon temps rouler.